I try to stream every day, like in the afternoon. So if you do want to come join again another time, hit that follow button so that you get the notifications when I go live. I also play Fortnite with viewers. So if you ever see me on Fortnite and you want to play with me, help me get some wins, hit that follow button and then you'll see when I go live and you can come join.
It's the second round of the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs. It's the coach in Orlando. As we get you set.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. Where the columnist write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Bernard, and he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Come on, let's go. What? 9.
Back to throw here. And he finds Seals Jones complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A good pickup there at 22.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Let's go. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Certainly not how should ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
If you ever want to watch me live,
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
said it earlier,
8 yards
I
on the
stream pretty much
pickup,
every
and now
day,
they'll have some
every
options
afternoon.
on second and short.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
Thanks for joining the stream. Right now we
From the
are
shotgun
playing
now, here's
solo
an inside
battles.
give. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And
It's a
5 yards
76
on the play
overall.
there.
Right now I'm at 91 overall.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Franco Harris, 35 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. And I want to give the big guy some credit because he deserves it. But where was the defense there? Because he's not a burner.
I think they fooled him big time by handing him the football. It's not normal for him to touch it very often on a running play. I think the defense was just ill-prepared for that eventuality.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard.
Shoot.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And they've got it here with a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
All right, let's stop.
Back to throw now on first down. The catch
I
made
didn't
over
wanna-
the middle by Ginn. And he'll get up near
too
the
bad.
45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
All right.
Here's a play fake as they set up
Right
to
there.
throw.
Oh,
Throw right side, going to be caught by Seals-Jones. And
They
he'll
do
be
throw that
taken
a
down, but
lot.
not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now
So
from
right
Colts
now we're playing
territory,
the,
here's a 1st and
solo
10
battle challenge.
at the 45-yard line. Now it's Morris. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It's a
Against the
pickup of
76
3,
overall,
and
I'm a
we have
91
now
overall.
arrived at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain
And,
here in the
we
first
also
half.
play
We're back
Fortnite.
to Houston after this
So
timeout.
if you ever want to join us and play with me and some other followers, click that follow button and turn the notifications on to know
Now
when
a
I'm
shotgun
live
snap as
playing
they'll look to
Fortnite
throw.
and play with
And
us.
this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Have that
That's a good way to
95
start the
Franco
drive.
Harris.
17 yards and a first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put
Sometimes
players
the
in
game puts
certain
him in at
boxes.
running
He does
back.
this
Also
and he
got
does
the-
that. But
I think
this
he's a
guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the
Ricky
passer.
Williams, the
Handing the
upgradable
ball,
one.
he might want to get out of the way.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4.
Pretty much
It'll
we're just
bring
going
up
to run out the
2nd
clock
down.
and try to score
Good
here.
solid
Then we
gain
get
on
the ball
first
to the
down,
start
about
of the
what you'd
third.
expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach
let's
once
go to
said.
throw it here.
Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And this is caught at the
really
8.
close.
And
Go
he
to call timeout
doesn't
and get in
quite
there.
make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That QB
2
sneak.
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mahomes
There
takes
it
it
is.
himself, and he takes it in for a Colts score.
So I just want to remind you guys,
Patrick Mahomes in the
playing
final
the solo
seconds of the
battles
first half. And
challenge.
the Colts are able to grow their lead.
games.
And he
This is the
knocks it
first one
through.
I've played this
And
week.
that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half.
Playing
Good
against
way
the
to finish
76
things
overall.
off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change
People
the
on
complexion
YouTube,
of
sorry
half
for
number 2.
repeating that.
Yeah, it changes your morale,
Just
changes your
letting
outlook.
people know.
But even before that,
But like I was
they
saying earlier, if you want to
decide
come
kind
join
of sweep kick or what they're going to do on the
stream,
kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
twitch.tv// Shelton
Likely time for one
1017.
final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Try to stream once a
And
day,
with time
pretty
running
much
short
like
here, they'll
anytime in
simply
the
take a knee,
afternoon.
and that should do it for half number 1. First half, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second
After
half.
2:15 usually.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25.
So just stick
Couple
around if
extra
you guys
yards
want
up to the 27-yard line.
keep watching me play.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Deion Sanders, the one to bring him down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So there, I knew I could get that with my running back.
Just
because, like, he consistently gets at least 4 or 5 yards.
Most of the time, that's either a running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by
Run,
the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. On the give, this is their fullback. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
So I got a free
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a
Super Bowl
conversion
legend
here on
guy.
3rd and 6.
Chose him. So I didn't have anybody else at that position that was that good, so I just used him. And then he also comes in as a running back, so it kind of just works double.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a
then I've got the
third down now
95
as they look for
Team
one
Deer
more
Kittle
first
over
down
here.
to help salt
He's
this
really
one
good.
away. Looking to throw is
Pretty
Mahomes.
fast for
And he'll get into the end
tight
zone.
end.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. George Kittle, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive.
Let's
But when they were unable to, I think you're
I want
exactly
to get the
right.
ball
You can
back
see them
one more
sag
time,
on
like
their
a fumble or
sideline. And I
another
think this
interception.
one might just be over.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge.
Let's
And he's going to be
go.
intercepted a third time.
Should we get a
Picked
touchdown?
off at the 46. Oh, that's just
Good.
not fair. And now room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Hey.
Now you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
3
Listen, it's
interceptions.
baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, Go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Right.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys. They call plays they want executed. They need to do that and do it really well.
I was literally going to say he's throw it to Alshon
See
Jeffrey,
how they
but
handle the waning moments of this one.
all right, this
They've
one,
really been able to contain Alshon Jeffrey. That
he's thrown
catch
it
a rare
to
exception to
Ted
this
Ginn.
game.
And that's a feather in their cap,
Over the
because
middle.
he's such a tone
But if
setter
I'm
for his
there-
team on offense that they
never
try
mind,
and get
sorry.
him the ball early. And of
But he
course,
did throw it
what
to
comes
him.
after that is often. And for
I got
them to
that,
limit
boy.
him and him not catch a ball until the second half, it's a big reason why his team is behind on the scoreboard.
Another
He just
wayward
got throws
pass.
again.
You know, things started
Or
out
throws
poorly
to
in
the
this
slot
game, and
receiver
to
a
be
lot.
frank, they just really haven't gotten much
So I think it's going
All
to
that
Booker.
does is
I thought that was
everybody
going to him
something
again.
new. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
The beauty of being able to play his own
Should I
defense,
score
when you can sit
again?
back and
Why
see the
not?
ball
Let's do
coming
it.
out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion.
Let's
It's a
do it.
muddle
Let's just
in the middle
run
of the
this
field
score
where
up.
you go
Try to
make
get
a
the
plan of
most out of
football.
this.
Nearly a
match.
huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Colts will go
Street
on
Kittle.
offense here. 1st and 10.
We got Kittle and Jerry Rice streak.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
Kittle was
Dancing to his
open.
left.
There it is.
And Josh Hill has it. And he'll be down
Hey.
deep into Houston
That's what I'm talking
territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 45 yards.
Put Rice on a slant.
Well, go ahead and
Just
throw
get
the
in that
ball,
end zone.
man. You got the
Let's go.
big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
And he will
Eat,
get
baby.
into
Let's
the
go.
end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
Yeah.
who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And now out comes Houston. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt.
I don't know. Hold on. Oh, come
We
on.
still have an opportunity to do
pride
something.
on the line.
Exactly. You have pride
That
on the
was
line,
minutes.
execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what the battle is. We're going to finish this thing out.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25,
So,
2nd and 10.
I'll do that. And I'll use our Smith here.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Let's
And his pass is
go.
intercepted for the 4th time
Another
today. Picked off by the
I score?
all-time interception
Or should I
king,
score?
Paul Krause. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the
Oh, yeah,
coverage,
let's just,
they've all been excellent,
oh.
and now they'll take.
And
Let's
give
go.
him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
best game.
And the blowout
We're
continues.
gonna let him.
I've got to laugh
just
here,
get that
and I
nice
really don't
little
want
kick
to
and
because the old school
I
in me is
understand.
not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
All right,
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
That's
the
about it.
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the...
Patrick Mahomes, 100% completion. So I should have gotten 21,600 just for winning the game, so we'll see how much we get total. I think we got around 20, almost 24,000, I think. Let's go. Yeah, almost 24. Let's go ahead and play another one. Well, why did I...